Hello, welcome to TarotSphere. I'm Sharon. The brass has been called in. They have 3 days to get here. Big meeting happening. The word is that the regime wants all the branches of the military to come under him as one. Okay, so I'm going to try not to get too into the political. I'm going to talk about some other things too, but just to start out, we're just going to take a few minutes to address this to see if we need to be worried or if it's just a bunch of noise per usual. So let's just go ahead and see what the lights are telling me today regarding the situation. And I know it's scary. I do. We're all scared, but we're stronger than our fears, right? So I think that they just are pulling out as many stops as they can. There's a lot of us, more of us, that believe in kindness, diversity, culture, friendliness, love. There are. I promise you that. So my podcast is going to be just a quick couple of minutes at the beginning addressing some sort of issue. It doesn't always have to be politics. And then I'll get into other things, the mysteries that we've all been wanting answers to, and see how we can go down rabbit holes to figure things out. Be very, oh, here we are. I think they are saying it's ready. One more of these. Okay, let's see what we've got. We need our strength. We need our strength right now. Talk to your strength. Wake up. Don't live in the box, because we're going to talk to our strength and we're going to step out of the box and we are going to know that we have choices. Things are lighting up. There's a big change. The wheel is turning. People making plans. But I don't necessarily think that this is just one side making plans. We have some very smart people among us, and I think a lot of people are preparing themselves in different ways. Justice, stay strong out there. Stay strong. We'll stay free. We will. We'll stay free. One more. This is going to go fast. This is going to go so fast. So I think this isn't going to be something that's going to be drawn out, and people are going to get more and more fearful and this and that. I can't foresee what's going to interrupt this or the complexities and the layers of this, but justice is coming, and it is coming fast. And that's what we want to hear, right? So we're going to leave it at that. I could get the dowsing rods out too, but like I said, I don't want to turn this all political. I already tried that with my other podcast, and comically and truthfully, my wonderful husband and my two beautiful daughters were like, "Mother, you're getting really depressed because, it's a lot of research every day to keep up with all the shenanigans going on." And then I would get very emotional on my podcast. So I decided to tone it down and go back to what I originally had wanted to do, and that is to study the mysteries that surround our world for thousands or a few years, few months, a couple of days. So I'm just going to tell you what we can expect to start getting into. I used to be a filmmaker. I was creating a documentary out east. I live in Colorado. This is very out east. I'm not going to disclose the location yet. I actually went out there because years and years and years ago, we and my kids and a bunch of friends, we took few carloads of people, and we just heard about this crazy place that's kind of scary, and we wanted to go out there. Well, it's scary, very scary. And so then I was hooked. And at the time I was writing scripts and directing things and just learning film and doing all that. But here I am in Denver. So of course it's not going anywhere. But besides that, I got so hooked, and I ended up for, I think it was close to about 4.5 years going out to this place. I was so obsessed and getting, I hate taglines, receipts, acquiring documentation through many different kinds of means, from pictures to all sorts of things. And I have things and experiences that will blow the average mind. And I have held on to all of this very closely to me. And that the reason for that will also come out, because there are reasons. I wasn't expecting to hold on to these things, but I did because well, we're going to get into that. So when you think of the unknown, whether it be ETs or leprechauns or little people, fairies, ghosts, shadow people, portals, oh my God, the list goes on and on and on. Okay, so this one place, it's got it all. It's got it all. I've experienced all of it. I have a film crew and dedicated friends who have experienced it consistently with me as well. So here's my introduction to TarotSphere. Welcome. I'm excited to start sharing bits and pieces of this. And I think our very first actual mystery that we're going to attempt is, oh my gosh, all the missing in national parks. This is a really big story with very little chat. No chat, because from what I understand, and I'm not presenting it today because I do want to do research, and I have been working on this subject, but I need a couple more days to investigate a few more things, because I like to have my ducks in a row. But from what I understand, national parks are not required to release information regarding disappearances, etc. I'll define that clearly in the episode when we present this story. And so people don't realize how many people go missing in national parks. There is a gentleman that I will talk about him, his research, his books, his documentaries, all the time and efforts that he's put in. And he has literally categorized reasonings with most of these. Well, with the data he brings forth, he has categorized very specific, not anomalies, but characteristics that all these missing people have, which is, and we are talking people with no experience in the woods, the forest, hiking, to people who are not only full-on experts from growing up in the woods, knowing where they disappear at, inch by inch. They've spent their whole life. Some are hunters. A lot of them have their guns. I don't have guns, but they're very experienced in weaponry, and they have their protection. So it's the whole gamut, but it's really fascinating to find the few little things that kind of identify and categorize these missing people. So, a lot to look forward to. Please, please. We're going to be okay. All right, now. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.